My name is Tikuntaake. I just recently turned 21, celebrating with my family and my friends as a community, and I was born and raised here in New Zealand. So I grew up attending a lot of community gatherings, celebrating a lot of celebrations with my family and my friends. With these events and experiences, I got to learn a lot about the values and traditions that my family has induced in us.
Being Kiribati, what was it like growing up in New Zealand?
It was tough. I remember in primary and intermediate, me and my brothers were the only Kiribati in our whole school. It wasn't until high school where I got to meet one other Kiribati person. So I didn't really get along with a lot of Kiribati people, but in saying that, I still take a lot of pride in my Kiribati culture and learning the language and the traditions. I'd like to incorporate it with everything I do. The Kiribati language, it's more than words. I think with speaking in English, so it's also important in my everyday life, but in Kiribati, it brings a lot more depth and emotions to how I want to express my thoughts and words. With the English, it doesn't bring out the same meaning or the same way Kiribati does, so in speaking Kiribati, I feel more connected to my ancestors or my family. I get to learn the traditions and the wisdom that were taught to us through our elders. The Kiribati language plays a big part in my cultural identity. It's a sense of belonging of Kiribati, and it's where I come from, where I belong. So when I speak it, I am speaking for the whole country. And I am also acknowledging the wisdom taught by my ancestors and the traditions. I take a lot of pride in speaking the language. Kiribati dance, it tells stories, it represents our whole country, and when we have a part in the dance called the Kaimatoa, where we represent the frigate bird in our flag, represented in our flag. And also the takapus with shaking our hips, and our hips represent the waves. Kiribati dance takes a lot of preparation and discipline, so when we perform it with perfection. There's many sleepless nights of practicing and going to the beach. We have to go to our elders, learning the moves, the traditions, and the elders also learning the lyrics and the meaning behind those lyrics. So through the dancing culture, music, and language, it's really shaped who I am today. It takes a lot of discipline and strength to do all of to learn about the culture. It takes a whole community to learn everything. So from costume making to elders, learning the words and the songs and the lyrics. And it takes a lot of preparation for it, and so in saying that, culture, it's really taught me to be more resilient, and it's where I've also learnt more about my cultural identity and to take pride in it.
What values have your parents taught you?
It would be respect, humility, strength, and service. They've always taught me about these values and how it's really important to show it and represent it to our guests or any other people when we go out. When we do that, we honour our family's name. As I turn 21, it's also my responsibility now to incorporate it into the real world and also teach it to more generations. Doing this, I can also shine a light on the Kiribati culture and the teachings that my parents have taught me, and also my ancestors. It's been passed down through many generations, and I can acknowledge their teachings. So I hope for the Kiribati community to be more out into the mainstreaming world, where a lot of people can recognize the country. Not a lot of people know about it, so it's like 80% of the time when I tell someone where I'm from, they always say, "What's that?" So I just hope for Kiribati to be more out there and to be on the map. My message is to be proud of who you are. Learn the language and the culture and the teachings. Don't be ashamed of where you come from. It's part of who you are and your cultural identity. Our culture is unique and beautiful, not only because of the language and the dancing culture and the music culture, but because of the values that we carry. Also take pride in being a Kiribati, being a child of Kiribati, take pride in it.